Alright, had to run to the car real quick, a little out of breath, but we got a bike. We're on the Indian Chief Classic. So throughout this lineup, nothing really changes a whole lot as far as your standard amenities. They all have ABS, they all have cruise, except for the Scout, but it does have an ABS model. But the 111 engine lineup comes with cruise and ABS standard. So most of the handlebars and everything are all pretty straightforward. So I did a really hard turn on that one, leaned over quite a bit, but it did not cancel. So maybe a little sensitivity to the lean angle on these canceling turn signals, self-canceling. But anyway, everything's pretty standard across the board. You know, I can't go on and on and on about each and every one of them because they all put create 120 foot-pounds of torque. They all have key fob, ignition. Similar seats, similar floorboards, similar controls. Some of them have heel shifters. Some of them don't. Nice, I can do clutchless downshifting. Yeah. So again, try and get those self-canceling turn signals to work, but no dice. Yeah, so not much else to talk about on these things. I mean, once you go through the gamut with one of them, it's just like you drive one, they all drive pretty much the same. It's just a matter of figuring out the weight ratios with like the Roadmaster over there to the left with the trunk on it, or the Chieftain, bags, hard bags. It's just, they're all pretty much the exact same bike with different amenities. You ride one, you've probably ridden them all type of scenario. So I mean, you can see this one doesn't have chrome instruments or chrome controls, but it has these matte black, which I believe are still metal housings. I'll have to check that when I get out. Some of this at higher RPM. We're at 34 right now. So I say the sweet spot in this thing is like 2 to maybe even 3,200 RPMs. It's where the engine and transmission seem to be the happiest. Let's see, trigger down 28, and it's got good engine braking right there. So that to me tells me that's where the power band is. Well, let's try not to get ran over this time on the freeway. Try not to get merged into. So second gear. Good roll on to 70, man. We're in fourth gear, rolling 60. This thing's at 3,000 RPMs, and it seems happy here. It's putting out a lot of power. Go up to fifth, and it cools off a little bit down to 25, 24. Still got plenty of punch. You know, I can't tell if I prefer actually the more shallow rake or not. This classic, this cheap classic, has a slightly more shallow rake to it than the Springfield that we originally had ridden. Yeah, you know, it's a little more leisure. It's not as responsive on the turn in, but at the same time, because of that, you don't get any twitchiness. Just kind of laid back. Well, with traffic getting the way it is, I think this is going to be my last ride, guys. Thanks again for stopping in and indulging in my videos. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Indian demo, and tune in next time to kcmoto. See what kind of adventures we get into. Thanks, guys.